this will go down as one of my favourite trilogies of all time, the Bronze Horseman trilogy by Paulina Simons. It's so incredible. Like, this story is just so incredible. Now, I've told you about book 1, obviously, The Bronze Horseman, but I want to talk about books 2 and book 3, which is Tatiana and Alexander and The Summer Garden. But I especially want to talk about The Summer Garden because The Summer Garden blew me away. The Summer Garden is my favourite book out of all 3 of them. And I've seen some commentary around it saying that books 2 and 3 aren't as good as book 1, but I completely disagree. Book 3 was my favourite out of the whole series, and I will tell you why. But I think books 1 and 2 were their love story. And books 1 and 2 complement each other, and they were sort of half of their love story. The book 2 was the second half of their love story, but book 3 was their life story, and book 3 was where it got real. Book 3 was where it got messy. I fell in love with their love in books 1 and book 2, but I fell in love with them in book 3. And in books, the first 2 books, we got to see them fighting for love, but in book 2 we got to see them fighting with love. And the themes that Paulina explored in The Summer Garden, we had PTSD, reintegration into society after war, marriage, family, conception, children, masculinity, gender roles. Like, it was a sprawling epic story that just went through all the winds and turns of life, and it sprawled across decades. It was just magnificent. And for me, I think the trilogy was encapsulated by books 1 and 2. We got to see the divinity of their love and the strength of their love. And then book 3, we got to see the imperfection of it and the humanness of it. It blew me away. If you've read book 1, you just must get to book 3 because it was incredible. I've seen some commentary around it saying that book 3 was too long, but for me it was too short. I couldn't get enough of it. And when I spoke to Paulina, I don't know where you would go with this story. Like, it was just so complete for me. But when I spoke to Paulina on my podcast, she said that she's returning to the Bronze Horseman universe. So I just can't wait to see what she comes up with.